Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. And we know when the budget will be. It will be the 26th of November. I've covered that in a video before, but it turns out, and I didn't realise it at the time, and I should have mentioned it, that is actually the last possible date in which the budget can occur for legal reasons. It does mean, of course, that there's less than a month until Christmas. Very little time for people to get behind what was being said and try and plan their finances at what is usually the most expensive time of the year. Also, it reduces by a month the amount of time firms have to prepare for the beginning of April when the new rules come in. Again, is this deliberate? Why is she leaving it as late as possible? Well, the rumours are she's hoping for some good news. She's hoping that by having an extra month, it's an extra month in which something nice and good may happen. Some good news may hit. And she'll be able to slightly uplift everyone with good news and say blah, 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 blah. But that isn't going to happen, is it? It's just going to be a continual downstream of bad news. And not everyone is convinced that this is a good idea. Indeed, nobody is convinced that this is a good idea. Just about everybody's saying it's a joke. It's a laugh. She's like bad Santa. She's going to climb down your chimney, tax it on the way down, brick it up on the way back, and just leave a tax bill instead of presents. Stephen Herring, who is the former head of taxation at the Institute of Directors, has made a statement. He said that firstly, he says there'll be less time to fine-tune the finance bill provisions for any tax measures coming into force on the 6th of April, which I just pointed out. And secondly, by waiting for more economic good news, you run the risk of having much more bad news. And if that bad news comes in, such as a fall in growth, interest rates, inflation, etc., it's actually going to mean that the budget which is being written now will be out of date by the time you get there, because there's more time for it to go wrong. Apparently, everyone seems to know what's going on. It's said that the Treasury is leaking like a colander. Everybody's unhappy. Nobody is happy at all with what's happening, because they've all got to now report to not the Chancellor. They've all got to report to Bellend. He's not the Chancellor. And technically, he's only a special advisor to the Chancellor in terms of job title. In reality, of course, he is the Chancellor. But they don't like it. They don't like this strange arrangement that's going on. And a lot of people are going off to specialists, wealth specialists, company specialists, things like that, and saying that basically, can you get me out of the UK and can you do it quickly? Because it looks like she's going to bring in an exit tax. They want to get their money out before the exit tax hits, of course. That's the other problem of having these extra time, this extra month, if you will. It's an extra month of speculation, of fear, uncertainty, and doubt, where people who are wealthy will just sit there getting more and more depressed, or more and more cautious, or just think, I don't wait, and the more money will flow. It's a woman who sat there and at every single stage, and I'm not kidding, every single thing she's done has been the wrong decision. She's not made a single right decision. And the delaying of the budget by a further month is another example of a woman who's out of her depth. It's clear she hasn't got a clue what she's doing. And now, just a month before, or not even a month before Christmas, she's going to sit there and go, tax up, 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 tax up. It's going to be a grim, thin Christmas. Enjoy it, though, because it's going to be a magnificent Christmas compared to what's going to happen next year. Thanks very much. Bye.